Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna Coles, and this morning we're visiting with Dr. Jonathan Larson. He's with the University of Kentucky's Extension Entomologist there. Good morning, Jonathan.
Hello, hello. How are you?
I'm well today, and we're going to talk about a summer insect that is pretty pesky, and that's the mosquito.
Yeah, sneaky little blood thieves coming along, landing on you, trying to suck up all your blood out of your skin.
Absolutely. And so when you're out, like just sitting outside on your patio, the mosquito kind of affects everybody because if you are in a subdivision, having a party, things like that, they can be there. They're non-discriminatory. They're in the rural areas as well as in the urban areas.
Absolutely. Yeah. Mosquitoes, all they really need, they are semi-aquatic for part of their life when they're an immature larva. They are in water. The mama, she lays her eggs in rafts or in bunches on weedy material or tree holes. And then when it fills up with water or when that standing water gets kind of going, those eggs are able to hatch. So you find them associated with areas that are kind of low lying and wet. But then from there, the adult female mosquitoes, the ones that actually take the blood, they'll travel quite some ways. And yeah, they don't care who you are, what you do. They do have some preferences for blood type. Apparently type O is their favorite, but they don't get too picky when it comes down to it.
Absolutely. And so, if somebody's got a bird bath or maybe some standing water, a pond, or even a retention area, those are great sites for the mosquitoes to breed.
That is true. Mosquitoes love all of those different places that you described. They also just love like a hole in a tree. They like your kid's little swimming pool. They like those tires that you kind of have on the back of your property that you swear you're going to get rid of sometime, but they collect water every now and then, or buckets. All those things can be good breeding habitats for them. In terms of what you can do about that, some of those are overturnable. So if you can go out and empty that water on a weekly basis and replace it, that will get rid of the eggs. It will break the life cycle of the pest and hopefully reduce the mosquito pressure you see. If you have more permanent bodies of water, you got a little pond, you got a fountain area, those can be treated with what are called mosquito dunks. It's an organic product for those of you who enjoy organics. It's a BT, just like we see in corn and things like that, that helps us to control other pests. This BT is specific to flies, and mosquitoes are a type of fly. So you put that in there, it dissolves and it kills the larva.
And so that's probably the most effective way if you have those sites nearby. But if you don't, you mentioned that they do travel quite a distance. What's a control method, or are there any, or maybe some deterrents that we can utilize?
Unfortunately, it boils down to deterrents, repellents. If you have a mosquito problem, it's really difficult to keep them from coming to your property. So one thing you can do is put DEET or picaridin or IR3535 or oil of lemon eucalyptus, all of these different insect repellents that are on the market. They do help to repel the mosquitoes. Those are skin-based products. You may have to re-up it if you're going to be outside doing some bush work, or if you're gardening for an extended period of time, you may need to replenish it as you sweat through it.
Now, on the market, there's a lot of different plant materials, herbs, different things like that. And we see people that have those out there. You can't expect those to keep all mosquitoes away.
That's true. It would be great if we had plants that could repel them, the citronellas, all these different things that you hear about. There's just no good data that shows those work for an extended period of time. Anecdotally, you might hear from some folks like, oh, I put this out and I didn't see them, but we don't know if that is causation or correlation. There's some issues there. So those things we don't typically recommend in the extension service. It's really focused on that larval management, getting rid of those breeding sites or killing the immature mosquitoes, and then the skin-based repellents. You'll also see a lot of advertisements for mosquito services, like to treat your yard. And those will work in the short term. I don't want to knock them too hard, but it's not a long-term solution. Those products are not discriminatory. They kill lots of insects, and they're coating all the vegetation out there. So if you have a wedding or a graduation party, it can help to suppress things for that short time, but that treatment isn't going to last into the late summer.
And it's going to just be a short-term solution. So like
Correct.
you mentioned, have an event or a party, and that's something that you want to choose to do, but it's not going to get rid of mosquitoes in that area for a long period of time. Now, do we have more information about how to control mosquitoes?
Yeah, if you go to the entomology website, entomology.uky.edu, if you go to our extension tab, we have lots of different advice for homeowners on different pests, and there are mosquitoes in there as well.
All right. Well, certainly appreciate the information. If you have questions, make sure to contact your local extension office. Thanks for watching and have a great day.